I quickly want to share with you probably the best advice I've ever received in my life. And this was about 20 years ago when I went to go and see a life coach. And she taught me this phrase: if you spot it, you've got it. Or, you know, if you're pointing a finger, there's 3 fingers pointing back. If you spot it, you got it. In the beginning, it was so frustrating because I wanted to go there and blow off some steam and tell her about all these people, you know, that is treating me like this or did this to me, or, you know, and then she would always ask me, so where are you doing it? You know, and I remember I was annoyed with inconsiderate people. And then she would ask me, okay, so where are you inconsiderate? And that's when I learned that it's not always me doing the same thing to other people, but I could also be inconsiderate towards myself, because I thought I was a very, very considerate person, and then I realized, but the more I am inconsiderate towards myself, the more I find other people inconsiderate. And I started to apply this in my life, and it's about 20 years later now, and I still use this. If you spot it, you got it. The thing is we can witness things, we can notice things, we can see things, we can spot things. But it's the amount that it triggers us, you know, that will be the indicator that this is how much you need to work on it within yourself. So if the amount that people triggers you is big, then that's how much you have to work on it within yourself. So I still apply it in the clients that I see now. I apply it in my own life. So when clients come to me and they tell me about whatever is going on in their lives, I say, okay, let's see, you know. But I take a little bit of a different approach, because people aren't always too keen to say, okay, you know, I'm guilty of the same thing. But if you spot it, you got it. And the amount that it bothers you in other people, that is how much you need to work on yourself. So I've realized that when my neighbor suddenly gets noisy, you know, and I feel like, oh my goodness, you know, why are they so noisy? I go and see, is there noise within myself? I go and work on the noise within myself, and soon the outside noises fades away. If I suddenly feel like things are cluttering up and there's a lot of clutter around me, then I'm going to say, okay, where do I need to clean house? Where am I holding on or hoarding on to emotions and feelings that is, you know, making me feel like I want to suffocate? If there's weird smells in the air, you know, I always know that if my environment starts to bother me, then it is because inside there's chaos. So I know that, you know, whatever is bothering me on the outside is always a reflection on the inside. And if you spot it, you got it. So if I see things that bothers me in other people, and the amount that it bothers me, that's how much I know I'm going to have to go and work on it within myself. Some people will say other people lie, bothers them that other people lies, and you know, they have a lot of people who betrays them and lies to them in their life. And then I would say, okay, so where are you lying? Now, you might not be lying to other people, but you might be lying to yourself. And you know, you might have not listened to that inner voice that told you in the beginning of a relationship, don't trust this person, or don't go there, and you don't listen to that voice. You know, you say, oh, it's going to be okay. That's you lying to yourself. That's you not trusting your own intuition, overriding it. And then later on you realize, this person is lying to me, but something deep inside you did tell you about it, but you didn't listen. So you lie to yourself. If you spot it, you got it. It was annoying advice in the beginning for me, but when I started applying it in my life, my relationships got better, life got easier. You can't change other people. You cannot change them, no matter how hard you try. You can only change yourself. And when you change yourself, your entire world changes.